Hi, my name's Shawn Connelly. I skate for Circle A Skateboards, and I'm co-founder of the SF Skate Club, a skateboarding program for youth. Today I'm going to explain how to ollie higher. Now, the best way to think about how to ollie higher is try to think of ways of how to jump higher, because ollieing higher is just jumping higher, and it's bringing your skateboard with you. So one of the things you have to think about is how to propel yourself higher in the air. So you want to think about the muscle groups that are sort of being used to jump up and get your height. One of the main areas that you're going to use or think about using while you're doing this higher ollie is think about your ankles and how they bend just before you snap an ollie, and how to get the most jump out of that as you can. So it's sort of the ankles and the calf muscle. And then the rest of the ollie is in your upper legs here, and using that to jump you off the ground. Now the next part of your body that you're going to think about using when trying to ollie higher is using the momentum of your arms to bring you up, to get you higher. It's not really a muscle that you're using, you're just sort of bringing that momentum upward to get you higher. Now, when it comes to foot placement to get your ollie higher, you're going to have to imagine that you need to bring your foot further back to get your ollie higher. You're going to have to toy with the foot placement a little bit to see what works best for you, because if you could set your foot up all the way back and get a higher ollie, it would be just that easy, but it's not. You sort of have to find a place where you can still be able to drag your foot and get the good drag, and also be able to set up in this position. So it's kind of harder for you to set up in this position because it's a little more focus is put on the foot being back and you trying to figure out how to jump up all at one time. And for beginner skateboarders, that's sort of a hard thing. It's hard to coordinate that foot placement with the ollie. So the other thing to imagine when you're trying to get your ollies higher is when you snap the board, you want to bring your knees towards your chest and towards sort of your shoulder a little bit, and sucking up your body will actually bring the board higher off the ground. Because when you're measuring your ollie's really only as high as the bottom of your wheels. Because if you imagine yourself ollieing over a trash can or even ollieing up a curb, you have to get those wheels over it first. So bending your knees will bring the board up. Even though maybe your head will stay the same height, it'll bring your board up higher off the ground. Another way you can try to elaborate on getting height for your ollie is if you can find a nice bump and sort of ollie at the end of the bump, and this will propel you a little upward and sort of get you a little more height. But when it comes to flat ground, it's all in your body, and it's all coordinating your foot placement, your jumping, your arms, strong legs, and getting you off the ground. And this is how you do a higher ollie. My name is Shawn Connelly. I skate for Circle A Skateboards, and I'm co-founder of the SF Skate Club, a skateboarding program for youth. Learn more about that, check out sfskateclub.com.